hence the fact of jumping in the early line rushes and today maybe a little overzealous. Him and Mo were going first off.
No, what happened is that we've got two defensemen who've never run that drill before. So there was no way to put the guys, they didn't know what they were going to do, so the veterans had to go first.
So we go with the same blue line then as last game tonight?
Correct.
Was the back-to-back a factor in maybe waiting an extra day for Jacob?
Yeah. It's possible. We want to give him another day.
Marco Dano just banged up a bit last game, or where's he at?
Well, we got a question mark up front, but Dano's going in.
He talked about getting more experience at that level and getting more minutes and having a chance just to kind of continue to build his game. Have you seen that from a coach's standpoint?
Yeah, for first-year pro. So he's gets a chance in the American League to handle the puck more, play more minutes, and that should translate. We like the structure of his game here at the NHL. He skates while he's on the puck. He makes some pretty darn good reads defensively, and we look at him as a guy we'd like to develop into a penalty killer as well. But for a player like that, you need to touch the puck. And it's a bigger challenge here.
Sorry, you've played well on the road lately as a group. Matty Perreault said maybe the pressure's off the playoffs. Do you look at that at all, or why has your team been good here over the last few weeks?
You always kind of resort to who you are. We've got some really skilled guys, and on the road you have a tendency to play a simpler game, and that's the direction that our club needs to go in. We still want that creativity, and we still want players learning the plays you can make and the plays you can't. Understand the opponents are different every night. Everybody plays a slightly different style of game, and you can get away with some things on certain teams and you can on others. That repetition of good decisions is important, and we've been good on that on the road.
Paul, Patrick told us he's been used on that right-hand side on the power play a little bit in the past. What went into the decision to flip it over? I know that maybe the one-timer wasn't as available the last little bit.
We'd like them to be able to both, and both Patty and Nikki were very interested in trying it. So we gave them that opportunity. We'd like to be able to have that unit have more than one look in their approach, and as they develop and get more time in, we should be able to flip those during a game, depending on whether they're getting their shots off or not, or how much pressure they have down low. So we'd like them to be able to do both.
How have you liked it so far?
Middling effect, I think. Patty rings a crossbar the other night, and that's the idea of it. The problem with their unit last game wasn't that setup, is that they didn't get the puck off the wall and it was the down low things that they didn't accomplish. Again, there's three of the four guys up front are really young players, and they've been on power plays their whole lives where they've had lots of time. And if they wanted a puck from somebody, they could almost take it. And now it's flipped the other side. You're going to see in here tonight, it'll be on. That battle for the puck and the power play is going to be on. So it's going to be a challenge for those guys. They've got to get the puck off the wall. They've got to get control of it before you get to set up. And they probably haven't spent a whole lot of energy over the course of their career doing that. Like, Ken?
Sure.
The first unit runs off the right side of the ice. Patty doesn't want to be on a power play that runs off the right side.
You've talked about that earlier.
So, and I'm not lying to you. Mm-hmm. So he wants it with some lefties. That's the shot he wants. They also would want to do both. So he wanted to be on the strong side, so we moved he and Nick around. That unit is very young and is going to get very, very good. The other unit goes in first right now because they're rolling. And they're mostly you put the unit on the ice that's the freshest. So Nicky Ehlers with his speed draws some penalties. If they're on the ice and they've been on for 45, they're not going first. The other unit's rolling right now. They get to go first. We get some pretty good players on that. But Patty, and you saw it early in the year on a power play that's driven off the right side of the ice, or the left side, but the right-hand side of the ice, did not excel in that, didn't enjoy it. So I'm working with Patty on the power play, not working against him on the power play.
Well, I think I know that, and the people here know that, but I think there are a lot of people publicly who want to sort of boil it down to a very basic argument, right?
Right. We'll just put Patty in a spot that he doesn't want to play off the bench first on a unit that he doesn't want to be on.
Right.
That's not going to happen.
So this is a long-term picture, big picture approach.
He is having the left-handed players to work with Patty, and Nicky's one of them, and the other Nicky's the other one right now. We can put Matty Perreault there. Matty Perreault's had really good success with the other unit. There's a lot more motion where we want to get to. So We're growing a garden here right now. There's a little more manure on it. It'll take a little while.
Thanks.
Also, too, it's not just a matter of you can't just have them hitting one-timers all day long, too, right?
The
There's
other
more
team
to
loves
it than
that. No, they're good with that.
No, for you though. I mean, some
Well,
people.
there's certainly more to it than that, and there are other plays that have to be made because the one-timer's not always there. And you know who's really good at reading that is Patty Laine. He does a pretty good job with his shot selection. This guy's a pretty good player. Like, you can have some faith in him. He'll be fine.